Hello again YouTube, my name is Nova, and have you or a family member ever wondered why the classes in Call of Duty have been so lacking when it comes to competitive play and adding rotation? Well, you're not alone. Enjoy the video. Call of Duty. We all love it. It's in the FPS genre, and it's a franchise that embarked on a journey to find out if it could compete with other major titles like Halo. The past 10 years, it has proven to all of its fans that it is not only capable of the challenge, but has succeeded in record sales. But these past few years, we can tell that Call of Duty has been falling off the bandwagon and falling into the pile of shit that is now created in the community. So much backlash and feedback from the fans have been showing us that maybe it's not the same genre that we thought it was. As more games try to compete with Call of Duty and become more of a first-person shooter, Call of Duty needs to step up its repertoire and find out if it really can compete in this modern day of first-person shooters. Black Ops 3 looks to deliver that with a promising yet exciting new multiplayer aspect and a more rounded competitive scene. Now you're probably wondering why every other Call of Duty has failed pretty much since Black Ops 2. Now the simple answer I can give you is that it has been trying to compete within itself, trying to give players the advantage of getting easier kills and having every player be the same in skill level, just like how Halo has gone downhill, giving players the ability to have magnetic bullets and curve around each other so that more players feel like they're contributing to the team's win rather than having pure skill base lead the way. This is a problem that Call of Duty has been having in the past two titles, Call of Duty Ghosts and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, which has continued to plague the scene, thus bringing in less numbers and tournaments not exactly showing the results that people wanted. Now, what can we do about this? Well, Black Ops 3 promises to deliver that and more. The fact that they're going to be able to fix some of these major issues, which we'll discuss in a minute, but we have to consider maybe we should stop buying Call of Duty altogether. If Black Ops 3 doesn't turn out the way we want, should we even continue to buy the franchise? That's something that we have to question and something we have to look at when we decide to spend our $60 hard-earned dollars on this same repetitive game we've gotten every year, only to expect to play it for 2 months and then complain about the repetitiveness. Call of Duty has always prided itself on its fast gunplay and quick reaction time for other players. The fact that it's gone downhill is something that not a lot of players expected, but it kind of had to happen. Black Ops 3 looks to resume this, but in a different aspect. They brought in new classes and support roles that forced players to choose between 5 different classes to help their team win, something that has not been seen before in a Call of Duty and something that might help the MLG scene. An aspect of which I personally prefer, and the fact that Call of Duty has always been a stalemate of constant overplayed guns and one gun outgunning the other and just the same thing over and over again. And as our fans complain, you know, we expect a different change, and then when the change comes, it's not up to our standards, and again we're stuck in this endless loop of hopeful and denial and the fact that Call of Duty can't produce. The new guns are going to include the Outrider, Reaper, Seraph, and Ruin class, and these classes hope to help MLG players and competitive people alike find a reason to play the game and to play the game differently. If this can really save Call of Duty, this is the game to do it. The fact that they're willing to go far and reach out of the box of what became Call of Duty and giving players an advantage and having players have the same skill gap is now forced players to think smarter and think about what they want to do to help their team win. This is a method that has always plagued Call of Duty, and the fact that it's been repetitive, and as we've changed over the years, it still has not seems to fix itself. But now that Treyarch is back in the hands of the wheel, we hope to see some definite extreme change, and so far the feedback has been great on the videos, and we hope that it continues. If we have to see another Call of Duty like AW or Advanced Warfare or Ghost, you know, we might not be able to get out of that cycle once again, and that could be a problem. Call of Duty could die. Expecting Call of Duty to be something other than it is a rather hard challenge. We can only modify it to hopefully satisfy a majority of the viewers and gamers. When it comes to tournament life, Call of Duty has always fluttered and fallen out of its grace when it comes to that kind of stuff. It hasn't been bringing in the numbers like Dota or League of Legends, and many people ask why is that? Well, one, because the skill gap is different. For games like CSGO and Dota, there is an obvious skill gap between pros and normal players. In Call of Duty, it is a lot harder to become a pro, but it is also a lot easier to be a competitive player. Unlike other games like CSGO, the skill gap has been limited by the fact that every gun kills everybody at the same rate, and there's really no skill when it comes to figuring out where people go or how people kill. It's just mindless shooting, and eventually people die, and that's how you win the games. It also comes to the fact that tournament prizes aren't that high. You have Dota 2 World Championship at $18 million, and Call of Duty is sitting at measly 1 million, but only the players get about 400,000. So you start to wonder, is this really the end of Call of Duty? Well, when it comes to viewing, it sure as hell seems like that. And the past 20 months of competitive gaming on Twitch, these are the rankings for the games that are most watched. League of Legends at number 1, no surprise. Dota 2 at number 2, Counter-Strike, Hearthstone, H1Z1, World of Warcraft, Minecraft, FIFA 15 sits at number 9, and all the way near the bottom of the list sits Call of Duty Advanced Warfare at 14. This should tell us something. This should tell us that Call of Duty has fallen off the wagon when it comes to the fact that many people don't feel the need to watch it because there isn't a giant skill gap. There's no need to watch the same people kill the same people over and over again when you know that any random pub player with a gun and a sense of thumbs can run around and get a 4-piece. But it doesn't show the fact that Call of Duty can take skill. It's turned into a game that tries to appease the smaller players, and just like Halo, everything has been going downhill trying to appease people instead of making people try to become better players themselves. Now, this isn't to say that Call of Duty won't return to its, embarkment of financial status once it eventually gets off the sucking the dick of the worst player and getting back onto the bandwagon, but until then, Call of Duty doesn't look good for the future unless Black Ops 3 realizes that. Black Ops 3 needs to realize that Call of Duty is a community of players who rely on both casual gameplay and competitiveness. There needs to be a wide barrier between that casual and competitive gameplay. And if Call of Duty doesn't deliver that, we may not be able to see Call of Duty in tournaments lately because of the switch over to PlayStation 4. And as most people know, PlayStation is a much more casual system. That's something that Call of Duty needs to take into consideration if they want to compete with the likes of Dota and League of Legends. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like and thumbs up. Support the Justus fam. This has been Nova. I appreciate you all so much for watching. I will do a much longer video next time. This is just getting something off my chest. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Much love. I'll see you guys in another video. Peace out.